Top 7 budgeting hacks that actually work. Have you ever run out of money before the month ended? Or worse, finished the money while the month keeps going? Don't worry, you're not alone. Today we're diving into 7 budgeting hacks that actually work. Not just make a spreadsheet and hope. Real, simple, practical tricks you can start using today. Stay until the end. The 7th hack is the secret rich people swear by, but nobody talks about. And if you want your wallet to say thank you, go ahead and subscribe, like this video, and comment below. What's your biggest unnecessary expense? Top 1. The reverse budget hack. Most people spend first, then try to save what's left. Big mistake. The reverse budget flips it. 1. Decide how much you want to save or invest. 2. Then live on what's left. This method forces you to prioritize your future. Pay yourself first, then handle the rest. Top 2. The digital 3 envelope system. Remember the old cash in envelopes method? Let's modernize it. Open 3 accounts or sub-accounts. 1 for essentials, rent, food, transport. 1 for fun, restaurants, subscriptions, impulse buys. 1 for goals, saving, debt, travel. Then set up automatic transfers at the beginning of the month. Visually separating your money helps you make smarter decisions without even thinking. Top 3. The 24-hour rule. Ever felt weird after an impulse buy? Like, why did I do that? Solution. Wait 24 hours before buying anything over 30 days. Put it on a list and wait. This rule kills emotional spending. And if you're still here, smash the like button. It shows you're serious about saving. Top 4. The 50-30-20 rule with a twist. Classic rule. 50% in needs, 30% is wants. 20% ill savings. Student remix, 30s. 40% rent, groceries, bills. 10% fun and flex money, 30% savings, debt payments, future goals. More aggressive savings, more peace of mind. Try this for 2 months. Watch your stress go down and your savings go up. Top 5. The Japanese Kakebo method. This ancient Japanese budgeting method is about mindful money. Each week, answer these 4 questions. 1. How much money do I have? 2. How much do I want to save? 3. How much am I spending? 4. How can I improve? Just use a notebook. No apps needed. Kakebo turns budgeting into reflection. You slow down, think, and spend smarter. Top 6. The invisible income trick. When you see money, you spend it. So, make sure you don't see it. The moment you get paid, automate 10-20% of it into a separate account. A savings account that's out of sight, out of mind. You'll naturally adjust to living on the rest without pain. It's the most powerful passive saving habit. Top 7. Budget by your values. Stop seeing your budget as a cage. It's your freedom plan. Write down your top 3 values. Family, freedom, health, travel, whatever. Now look at your spending. Is your money aligned with those values? Or escaping on random stuff? This hack connects your money with your real life, your goals, your identity. Conclusion. Let's recap the 7 real budgeting hacks. 1. Reverse budget. Pay yourself first. 2. Digital envelopes. Separate your spending visually. 3. 24-hour rule. Stop impulse buying. 4. 40-30-30. Budgeting that works for students. 5. Kakebo. Japanese mindful finance. 6. Invisible income. Automate savings. 7. Value-based budgeting. Spend on what matters. You want different results. Do something different. Now tell me in the comments, which hack will you try first? And if you learned something new today, here's your free reward. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. Tomorrow's video, even better. Don't miss it. Bonus tip. Track every dollar for 30 days. Here's the challenge that can completely transform your mindset. For 30 days, track every single dollar you spend. Yes, every coffee, every snack, every Uber ride. Use an app, a spreadsheet, or even pen and paper. The goal is awareness. Most people are shocked to discover where their money actually goes. This tip alone can highlight spending leaks and unconscious patterns. And after 30 days, you'll start making better decisions automatically because you'll know exactly where every cent is going. Additional hack. Create a fun fund. Budgeting doesn't mean cutting all fun. In fact, having a fun fund can prevent burnout and help you stick to your plan. Set aside a small amount each month, guilt-free, for things that bring you joy. It could be a movie night, a short trip, or your favorite takeout. By budgeting for fun, you avoid binge spending later. Mindset shift. Think monthly and weekly budgeting once a month isn't always enough. Break it down. Have a weekly review session every Sunday. Look at how much you've spent and adjust the remaining weeks accordingly. This makes budgeting a living process, not something you forget after day 2 of the month. Reflection point. Know your triggers. Take time to identify your biggest spending triggers. Is it boredom? Stress? Social media? Once you know your triggers, set up small systems to stop them. For example, if online shopping tempts you at night, remove saved cards from websites or delete apps. Be proactive instead of reactive. Accountability works. Share your goals. Telling a friend or sibling that you're saving for a trip or trying not to overspend can boost your commitment. Even better, share your goals publicly, on social media or with your budgeting group. Accountability creates consistency. Reinforce your why. Budgeting is easier when you remember why you're doing it. Write your goals and put them somewhere visible, on your fridge, in your wallet, or as a phone background. Seeing your goals daily helps keep temptation in check and motivation high. And finally, take breaks, not guilt trips. If you slip up or overspend 1 week, don't give up on the whole month. A bad day doesn't mean a bad plan. Reset, reflect, and keep going. Budgeting isn't about being perfect. It's about building better habits over time. So start small, stay consistent, and let your money work for you. Real life example. Reverse budget in action. Let's say you make $1,300 per month as a student. Instead of spending and saving what's left, you decide to save $300 right away. That leaves you with $200. You now plan your rent, food, transport, and entertainment around that amount. It might feel tight at first, but you'll quickly notice how creative you get when you limit yourself intentionally. And guess what? You now have $300 growing each month in your savings or investments. That's $300 per year. Success story. 3 envelopes method. One user who adopted this strategy split his paycheck into 3 sub-accounts using an online bank. He labeled them Life, Fun, and Future. After 6 months, he had paid off $800 in credit card debt, gone on a weekend trip without guilt, and built an emergency fund for the first time in his life. All because his money was clearly organized. Power tip. Pair the 24-hour rule with a wish list. Instead of deleting the item, save it to a wish list. Review it once a week. You'll often find that 70% of the things no longer interest you, and you've saved hundreds. People who follow this simple rule say it completely changed their online shopping habits. Comparison table, 50-30-20 versus 40-30-30. Let's look at it side by side. Category, Classic, 50-30-20. Student version, 40-30-30. Ichiko. Needs, 40%, wants, 30%, 30%, savings goals, 20%, 30%. The student version emphasizes savings and future goals more, which is crucial when you're starting from scratch. Kakebo reflection prompts. You can go further with Kakebo by adding monthly questions like, what purchases made me truly happy? What did I spend out of stress or boredom? What am I grateful for financially this month? These journal-style prompts help connect your spending with your emotions and your values. Psychological insight, why the invisible income trick works. Plays on a cognitive bias called mental accounting. When you mentally allocate money for savings before spending, it becomes harder to touch it emotionally. Out of sight, out of mind isn't just a saying, it's neuroscience-backed. If you can automate it, you've already won half the battle. Alignment exercise. Budgeting by your values. Make a simple chart with your top 3 values in one column and your top 5 spending categories in the other. Draw arrows to connect the ones that match. You may notice that some spending, like $100 a month on fast food, doesn't align with any of your values. That's your signal to adjust. Weekly mini challenges to stay engaged with your budget. Try weekly challenges like No Spend Sunday. Meal prep for under $20. Use only cash for 3 days. Gamifying your budget makes the process fun and more sustainable. Encouragement. You're not alone. Millions of people struggle with budgeting. Not because they're bad with money, but because they never learned how. By watching this video and taking action, you're already ahead of most. Budgeting is not about restriction, it's about intention. You're telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Final word budgeting is the foundation of every financial goal, whether it's saving for a trip, paying off debt, or building wealth. Start with one hack, stick with it, then add another. Consistency beats perfection. And remember, every dollar saved is a dollar earned. And a step closer to freedom.